everyone. So today we will be doing perpetual inventory card. And we'll be going through the inventory and I'll be introducing you to some new formulas, rounding formula. So let's get started. So first off, we have over here September 1st, balance forward of 35 tins. So that's what we're starting off with. So we will put it under in because that's our starting balance, so 35 in, and the total would stay 35 because there's nothing added or removed. And so cost per tin, when we look over here, it says 79 cents per tin. So that is our cost per tin. Let's add that over here, 79. And so for the total value, what we would do is we would do a cell reference and multiply 35 by 97 to get our total value. So let's use cell reference is equal to 35 times 79, and that would give us 33.95. And when I did that on my paper, that's the answer what I got, 33.95. Sometimes Excel wouldn't give you the same answer, so you gotta double check it. And see if you get the same answer. For the next one, what we did was we, since we had 12 cans going out, we subtracted 12 from 35, and we got 23 as our answer, and we did the same thing as before. So we did 35 minus 12, and we got 23, and we did the same thing as what we did before, 97 times 23, and we got 2231 as our total value. Next, September 3rd, we had an invoice of 3 cases. And so in one case, there is about 6 cans of 100 ounces each. So 6 times 3 is 18. So that is our cans coming in. So U2 is equal to 6 times 3. The value 6 times 3 would give us 18. And then since we got a new value, we would add that to 23. So 23 plus 18, and that gives us 41 as our answer. So for our cost per can, over here it gives us a price per case. So to know cost per can, we would take 59 divided by 6, and that would give us the price. So we would take that is equal to 59 divided by 6, and that gives a value of $1. Alright, so we know that 1 times 41 times 1 would give us 41, but over here we got something else. We got $40.93. So what it did was when I calculated on using calculator, I got 99 cents, and it rounded over here. It rounded that value, but when it was multiplying the value using the value, it used the 99 cents. It didn't use the 1. So for Excel to know that that it's supposed to use the rounded up value, we need to use the round up value, round up formula. So we'll use round up, choose round up, and then put the values that we put in before, which was $5.99 divided by 6. And since we want it to round up to 2 decimal places, we would put comma 2. and close brackets, enter, and we get $1. And when we look over here, we have the value $41. So that's what we were looking for. Alright, for September 7th, we had an invoice of 12 tins, and so 12 tins, and we'll add that 12 plus 34, and that gives us a value of 46. And since we did not have a new purchase value, we'll use the same value, which is $1, and we would multiply that by 46, and we would get $46. Alright, so for September 8th, we had an invoice of 2 cases. As we said, in one case there's 6 tins, so it's 2 times 6, we have a value of 12, and we would do the cell reference again, is equal to 12 plus 46, and we get 58 as our new balance in. And since over here we had a new value, which was $6.79 per case, so when I multiplied it, so my purchase value, what I got was $113. So let's see if we'll get that same value. So it was equal to $6.79 divided by 6, and that would give us $113. Yes, that's what I had on my paper calculation. Okay, for this one now, we would do the cell reference. So 58 times 113, and we get 6564. But that's not what I got. I got 6554. So it looks like it rounded up. So what we want is to get the same value, we would want it to round down because we're getting more than what we had on our paper calculation. So we would use the round up formula. I mean round down formula. So that, and we would do the same thing as what we did for round up. We would get the price divided by 6, comma 2, because we wanted to round down to 2, and enter, and we get 6554 as a value, and that's what we were looking for. Alright, so for the next one, for September 12th, we had an invoice of 3 cases. So 6 times 3 is 18. And we add that to we add both of our values, and we get 63 as our new balance in. And so on my paper calculations, I got 118. So we had a price value of 709. Our new price value is 709. So we would do is equal to 709 divided by 6, enter, and we get 118. And then we'll do the same thing, cell reference, so is equal to 63 times 118, and we get 74.45. I get 74.34 as my as my total value. So again, it did the same thing and rounded it down. So rounded it up than what we needed, so we'll round it down. We'll use the round down formula again. So let's do round down, and we'll add comma 2, close brackets, enter, and we get 74.34 as our new value, and that's what we had on our paper calculations. Okay, coming to the end, we have 29. On September 29, we had 2 cases invoiced, so that's 12 cans, an additional 12 cans, so we add that to our value, and we get 54 as our new value. And so we'll do the same thing as what we did before, is equal to 808 divided by 6, enter, and we get 135, and that's what I have for my purchase price. So let's do the cell reference again, 54 times 135, and we get 7272, but that's not what I have. I have 7290. So we'll use the round up formula again. Now we'll use the round up formula. Round up and comma 2, close brackets, enter, and we get 7290. And that's what we were looking for. So that is it for today. Thank you so much. I hope the video helped.